Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to our broadcast. My name is Rob Pietrak. I'm joined with me today by Melissa Scambati. Thank you all very, very much for joining us for this broadcast. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to announce about, and a lot of things to keep you guys updated about with everything. We have been. You don't see us. That's interesting. Give it. It might be. It might be that there just is a delay in the stream right now. That might be the why. There's about probably around like a 10-second delay for where you are right now, Melissa. Thank you for letting me know, though.
There we go.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Welcome to our
there we are.
broadcast. My name is Rob Pietrak.
I'm still
I'm
hearing it.
joined with me today by Melissa Scambati.
Where is it coming from?
Thank you all very, very much for joining us for this broadcast. We have a lot to talk about.
Okay, I'm gonna keep you muted for now while you can figure that out. Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready right now. So, if anything, I would like to get just everything started and underway. Once again, we thank you all for joining the broadcast. We do have the live chat up. We're keeping it down low right now, but we will get to your comments and questions. And we of course would love to communicate with all of you and say hi and all that good stuff. So anyway, we actually have a lot of really, really good stuff to announce for you today. I just want to get started with that. Melissa, were you able to fix the issue? Melissa? Checking with her again. Give me a second. Melissa?
There we go.
Okay,
That's
wonderful.
very peculiar, and I closed everything I own.
The caveats. Anyway, so I just want to get everything started with that. Let's move on to a lot of the information that we want to display. So the first thing that we want to announce.
We do have the live.
Still? That's weird. There should be a way to mute them. There should be a way to mute the monitor. That's strange. Anyway, so the first thing we want to announce today is we want to just talk to you about the main charity sponsor that we will have for us today, which is the Artist Relief Project being hosted by Artly World. Melissa, would you like to go into a little bit more detail about that?
Thanks for bearing with my technical difficulties today. All right, hope everyone's doing well. So we are very proud to announce that we are joining forces with Artly World's Artist Relief Project for the day of our broadcast. So we want to tell you a little bit about Artly World and their missions and their values and why we decided to partner with them. Artly World is invested in the arts and the music scene for the long haul. They have formed about 2 years ago, and they are helping to guide young minds towards long-term personal and professional success by providing quality educational cultural programs free of charge to families and communities with limited or no access to those resources. Artly World's vision is a future where all people are equipped with the confidence, awareness, skills, and support systems to realize their true potential and their important role in the community. They truly believe that the arts are a unique platform to empower children, families, and communities towards a brighter future. Their initiatives encourage broader participation in the arts, so families and communities may develop stronger support systems and greater awareness of diverse perspectives and opportunities. They are expanding their assistance now to provide resources for all the artists that are going to be adapting to the new way of life, including offering educational tools and classes, which is something we're really excited to see. So a lot of people are curious, how did we come across Artly World? Why are we choosing to align and support with them? And honestly, in the wake of the pandemic, Artly World stayed fast to their values and their visions. We had already wholeheartedly stood behind everything that they stood for and everything that they believe in. And when they chose to step up and expand their assistance by introducing the Artist Relief Project, we knew that that was what we wanted to promote and somebody that we wanted to work with. So the Artist Relief Project is an initiative to help artists, musicians, and performers impacted by the COVID-19 crisis to give back to those who contribute so much to the joy, vibrancy, and quality of our lives and cultures. This is the fundraiser, as we said, that we're going to be working with for the day of the broadcast. The Artist Relief Project is collecting donations to support artists in any discipline, which was a really appealing thing to us because we found a lot of charities that were strictly music or strictly performance art or strictly visual art. And we wanted to partner with somebody who was able to help our whole collective of individuals across the country. So like I said, they're collecting donations in support of any discipline. For those who've been directly impacted by event cancellations and venue closures due to the COVID-19 related health concerns, which is something I'm sure we can all relate to. Not only will the funds raised offer relief to artists in the immediate short term via a one-time stipend, but Artly World is thinking big and long term. So they are including providing resources for alternative sustainable economic opportunities as well. Anybody in any location is welcome to apply. We're happy to say we are working very closely with Executive Director Rashan Manjunath and the rest of the amazing team at Artly World during this process, the fundraiser, and well beyond that, in order to assist the endeavors that Artly World is putting together. And we really look forward to seeing everybody at the fundraiser on the 16th to support them and help raise money for this outstanding, wonderful foundation.
Thank you very much. Okay. And so we're very, very pleased to be partnering with Artly World. It was really, really great to meet with them and discuss with them. And we really, really were feeling that both of our goals were aligned. And once again, just wanted to say thank you so much, Artly World, for partnering with us for our COVID-19 relief fundraiser. We also are going to be partnering with an additional charity as well for the broadcasts leading up to our May 16th event. That charity, you may have seen them around the news a good amount because they've come out to be like one of the leading figures in terms of providing PPE, safety gear, and direct relief.
Fundraiser and well beyond.
That's strange. Towards providing direct relief, specifically towards COVID-19. And that charity, as aptly named, is... Oh, I need to transition that. Oh, why do I need to transition that? That's strange. Well, I guess I just need to exit off of studio mode. Sorry about that, everybody. Thank you. Sorry, we're back. So that charity, aptly named, is Direct Relief. They are very much responsible for dealing with... let me get my notes up here. Good. There we are. So, Direct Relief works in the United States and internationally to equip doctors and nurses with life-saving medical resources to care for the world's most vulnerable people. During this pandemic, they have shifted into overdrive to get protective gear and critical care medications to as many health workers as possible, as quickly as possible, with emergency deliveries leading daily for medical facilities across the United States. They also have been coordinating with public health officials, public authorities, nonprofit organizations, and businesses across the United States to provide personal protective equipment and essential medical items to healthcare workers responding to COVID-19. Direct Relief is focusing right now on four key areas of activity: providing assistance in the form of personal protective equipment, or PPE, for healthcare workers, building an ICU medication model and mobilizing private resources to build a stockpile to assist with anticipated spike in ICU patients, boosting support to safety net facilities to address existing chronic gaps that are likely to grow, and collaborating with infectious disease epidemiologists, technology companies, and public agencies to use aggregated mobility data to support the COVID-19 response. Much of Direct Relief's activity in the United States is to ensure people who are least fortunate have access to medications to manage their chronic conditions, to support their safety net, healthcare workers, and community health facilities serving America's most vulnerable communities. Direct Relief has established the COVID-19 Fund for Community Health. The funds are dispersed in a way to help healthcare workers and facilities manage the strains put on them by COVID-19. Such as being sent to community healthcare centers, to free and charitable clinics and pharmacies, and other community-based nonprofit health providers in Direct Relief's partner network. We chose Direct Relief due to their concise mission statement. They have an excellent reputation in the nonprofit world, even before this whole crisis occurred, and their dedication to helping out the most high-risk areas in the United States. This includes New York City and the surrounding metropolitan area, and of which is our main focus for this relief fundraiser. We will be supporting Direct Relief in the broadcast leading up to our charity fundraiser. So if you are interested in donating towards Direct Relief, we will be including a donation link for in the descriptions for all of our broadcasts leading up to everything that we're doing. Okay, so let me actually just want to do a small demonstration of exactly what we're talking about. So if you were to see one of our broadcasts and you were to click on the donation link that is available to you, this is what you will see right here. So this is the page that you're going to be taken to. We have partnered with Direct Relief to be able to immediately have any donations that come through that link to immediately go to them. So this is what the page looks like right here. You can see that they already have a fundraising goal of around $50,000. These is across the board for all Streamlabs partners that to donate directly to their cause. So if you see right here, you have a username that you can put in. You can call yourself anything that you would like, as long as it's respectful. And then also you have a donation amount that you can use and suggest. There is a default donation of around, let me just make sure that's good. Okay, wonderful. There is a default donation around $5, but you are able to put in any donation amount that you deem fit, as well as having a donation message that will flash up on the screen during any of our broadcasts so that you, the user, and you, the giver, can be directly involved in anything that we're doing and definitely give your support to Direct Relief and to all the events that we have. And if you were to be inclined to donate to our cause and to write out a message, you'd probably see something like this. Oh, actually, I don't think that the audio played for that, but yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm going to do just one more demonstration just so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah. So right there, you'll be able to have you'll be able to directly involve yourself with being a part of this event, being a part of the broadcast. And we really, really do hope that you're able to open your hearts and open your wallets towards this really, really fantastic cause. Just about, I think it was 2 weeks ago or so, Direct Relief was the direct sponsor for Games Done Quick on Twitch, which is one of the largest charity live streams that takes place virtually on the internet. We were very, very pleased to see that Games Done Quick had chosen Direct Relief to sponsor with and to donate to their cause. I think that they raised, I think it was like over $400,000 for the 2-day event. Yes, I think it was $400,000 around. But regardless of that, we are very, very pleased to have Direct Relief as our sponsor for the events coming up to this, and we hope that you'll be able to give your support to that. We also do have a couple more announcements, especially last week. The open mic that we were able to hold was very much a success. We really just want to thank everybody who was involved with the broadcast, with cheering everybody on. We want to thank all of the performers that came through to support our event and to be a part of the artistic movement that we are building. We want to absolutely thank Matt Miller of Avant Gardner for featuring for us. He had such an excellent and amazing performance. We really, really can't thank him enough for him giving us his support. So just thank you once again to Matt Miller of Avant Gardner. We really, really do appreciate that. But so that was last week. This week we have another virtual open mic that we will be hosting this Wednesday, which is tomorrow. So if you are a performer of any kind, if you are a camera that wants to be able to focus on my face, thank you. If you were a performer of any kind, if you were a visual artist of any kind, if you were a spoken word poet, by all means, please be a part of our event. Or even if you were just a supporter and a patron of the arts themselves, and you want to just cheer along and give your support, we will be including links to everything on our main page at VBTLive, where you can follow us across all platforms at VBTLive. And additionally, you can also find the event link if you type in tinyurl.com/VBT open mic. And Melissa, would you like to go into the feature that we have planned for this open mic?
I do. I was just dropping the link for everyone just to make it easier to find. We are really excited to have with us this Wednesday as our performance feature, Black Alex. Alex Turner has been around for a real long time. He was the drummer for another band, and then he took some time off and went solo, and he is just killing it right now. So I am really, really stoked to have Alex. He's someone that I really cherish as both a human being, as a performer, as a musician. So you definitely do not want to miss him. And we are going to be showing his newest video for his newest release, as well as letting him perform a set for everybody that will, without a doubt, blow you away. So I dropped his link in the chat below, and we'll have all of those available as well for you to click on the main page.
Certainly. Thank you, Melissa. Before we move on to any questions that any of you may have, or just if any of you want to say hi to us or see how we're doing, we actually have a couple of more entries into the COVID-19 Relief Fundraiser that we wanted to showcase for all of you. So just kick back and relax, and we'll be able to show you 3 of our recipients into the COVID-19 Relief Fundraiser.
On the edge of our seating again, ADHD, fly by the seat of my pants. Appreciative of the people that's in my corner when it's rocky. I'm needing to win, bleeding the ink, speak with a pen. Genius wit, keeping it lit. Listen, it's lit as in literate, don't be an idiot. Suns fly on wax, I in fact have been Icarus. Open my wings a bit, night owl could burn a twinning wick. Open bookworm deliciousness, edition, indicative of early bookworm initiative, initial dit, extra. Rings for cabin fever, vision in hand, Pan's labyrinth creeper. Pandolfo sounds so unorthodox. Pandemonium, somebody call the docs. Pathos unmoored, no war for docs. Pandora's box, locked doors for my thoughts. I'm over the budget, under the gun, under the radar, over the one. In truths on outs with the in crowd. Up to no good, been down for the big count. 1 foot in the grave bucket gets kicked now. Well endowed with doubt, been bound by a short fuse. Plot thread, confused, hothead, myopic. My optics opted a op-ed that wanted to drop dead. Not yet. All in more America's best writing. I'm top 10, whip smart but a slave to the grime. Web dings in a word, I'm the craziest type. Pixar, from the drum, I was made to be bright. Yikes, animated, animating, what animating, matters that added to an up and out of mentality that I meant not to be an atom, it'll addle by these edible needs like Adam and Eve's apple and Eve's apple and trees, so caffeine catapults me. Naturally in a second, my DJ is extra, your DJ's an extra. Not at all pious, I toggle towards kindness. Art and I are in a common law binding. No tricks, no 3-card Monty, all finding. So it's Montreal's finest, cause cats on the logo head to my words. So shop and y'all buy it.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much to Galaxy Gus Art, to Bruce Allone, and to C.A. Nicola for submitting that content for us. We're so happy to have them be part of our COVID-19 Relief Fundraiser, and to be part of the slowly growing VBTLive team, I guess, in some ways. But anyway, so we would like to take the rest of this opportunity for this broadcast to speak with you guys. So if you can see to my right, we have a chat for everybody. So it might take a while for that to pop up in everybody's feeds, but right now we are broadcasting live across Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So on anybody for any of the platforms that may be watching this broadcast, if you would like to say hi, if you would like to ask us any questions about any of the things that you would see, if you would like to know anything about if you were a performer, if you would like to sign up to be part of this relief fundraiser, if you are a sponsor and you want to include your business, brand, community organization in any aspect of this festival, if you would like to sponsor any of our content blocks that we will be showcasing, you can 100% go to vbtlive.org There you will be able to see a hub of all of the content that we will be putting out, as well as several links that will be able to take you to exactly where you need to go. You, you posted it as well?
We're extra efficient.
Extra efficient. That's how we do it. So yeah, if you're a performer, a sponsor, a spectator, by all means, please go to vbtlive.org to be able to check out our hub for all of our content and to be able to sign up. Additionally, actually, Melissa, could you just explain a little bit about the community hub and the community calendar that we have on the website as well?
Absolutely. So there's a couple of different places on the website you can find what's going on. On the main page of vbtlive.org, that's going to be our specific events that VBT is hosting. However, at the top of the navigation screen, you'll see there is a community calendar. And the community calendar is basically a collection of all of the live events that are going on in our community. They're not necessarily things that VBT is hosting, but they are local talent. Some of it is distant talent, bigger names. I did try to keep it a little more on the smaller mainstream scale, but there are some larger names on there for cool things that are going on. Not just music, there are meditation classes, there are recovery meetings, there are a lot of really great opportunities to get involved. There's drawing and painting classes, any type of virtual streaming, broadcasting, options are there. So you can actually go to tinyurl.com/VBTLiveCal, and that's going to link you directly to the community calendar, or you could find it directly on the website. And if you have your own event that you'd like included in the calendar, you can also click above the calendar. There's a space for you to submit your event, and we can review that and get that on the calendar and reach out to you for some additional information. So it's a community effort, and the calendar can only go as far as y'all participate with. Mm-hmm. So if you see things that are going on, you can tag me in them. If they're events you're hosting personally, like I said, swing by and make sure that you submit the event directly so that we can include it.
Definitely. And I did just drop the link for that. That's tinyurl.com/VBTLiveCal. So if you are somebody like us who is also involved in broadcasting virtually, what we are doing here at VBT is not just about the events that we're holding or the artists that are supporting us for our efforts. It's about all of you. We want what we're building here at VBT to be about making people believe in the power of broadcast, making people believe in what can be done and just how much is out there and available for all of us to stay connected. It's our desire to stay connected is something that we really wanted to foster, especially during a time of isolation that we currently face. And so with that, we want to be able to utilize our platform to be able to showcase a lot of the great things that are happening virtually right now. So, as we said before, if you are somebody that is a community organizer, a broadcaster, and you want to have our community understand and know any of the events or any of the broadcasts that you will be doing, by all means, check out the community calendar and feel free to submit what you have there. We will have an intake process for that so that we can most effectively have all the information that's needed for people to find your event, find your broadcast, and to be able to engage with it. Additionally, if you are somebody that wants to be involved in any of these events, once again, check out the link, check out the community calendar on our website, and you can see that there's so much that's happening. There's so much that's happening around the internet with broadcasting, and we would love for you all not to just be involved with what we're doing, but to be involved with everybody and be involved with everybody being together and broadcasting together. All right, so we will leave this stream up for a little longer. If you have any questions for us, for myself or for Melissa, feel free to type that into the chat. We will be able to see it up on the screen. And I guess I'll cue up the background music in the meantime, I guess.
Perfect. We hope you all join us at the open mic on Wednesday. It really was a lot of fun last week. Like I said, Alex Turner. Black Alex is unbelievable. You will absolutely adore him. He is making moves and doing a great job with everything he's doing.
So we actually had a donation that popped up. Troop
yay.
Dog 0703 has donated $5 to the Direct Relief Foundation. Thank you so much for
Cool. Well, thank you.
having that be part of this broadcast. We really appreciate that. Really getting the roll off started. See, I was actually thinking that I was gonna have the because we're for the open mic broadcast, we have a little bar that's like a donation goal, and every single time that you donate, it fills up slowly. So I should have put that in. I should have put that in the overlay. Whatever. I think.
For this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
But I think though, the goal starts like today and into the open mic, so I think that $5 donation will still be there. But anyway,
Wonderful.
thank you so much for already getting everything started and already giving back to such a noble and wonderful cause. We really thank you. Okay, so let me do what I was doing, and then we'll get back to everything.
Okay, so definitely swing by on Wednesday night. And like I said, if you just want to watch, you don't have to feel obligated to perform. You can check us out on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And if you want to join, drop in the Zoom link that's on the event chat, and we would love to have you perform music, poetry, comedy, stand on your head, juggle, whatever you do. We would love to have it. So. Cool.
Good. Okay, good. That's the music. Yeah, a little quiet in the chat today.
There's a little. I think there's like that little shift between like the folks who are still working, especially at home, the 9 to 5ers that are working from home, are doing their changeover.
I hear. I've actually been looking into some of it's mostly only really available on Twitch, but I know that they have these like chat games that you can play, like that are part of the chat, where like you kind of like you get points the longer that you watch, and then there's a couple of different ways to use the points. Probably the craziest one that I heard, Melissa, is there's like a chat boss that like you can fight and like deal damage to with the points that you have.
Oh, I haven't seen the chat boss, but I think I've seen the points on some people's pages as I've been slowly venturing into the world of Twitch and kind of trying to get my bearings there.
Yeah, it's a wild west, but
that sounds perfect.
Definitely is a pleasure to be on there. Yeah, so I guess once again, we for this broadcast, we are broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can find us on Facebook at VBTLive. You can find us on YouTube at VBTLive, and you can find us on Twitch at VBTLive. So
all the places.
Any platform that you have and any platform that you were interested in, we will do our best to have it be as available to you as possible and to make sure that we can all stay together and broadcast together.
Definitely.
Let me see. Oh, my dog's already going crazy. Probably the mail is here or something. Okay. All right, so doesn't seem that we have many questions today. So I think that
we're doing our job.
Yeah, I guess we're doing our job really, really well. Anyway, so I guess this is a good way to say thank you all for joining this broadcast. We really, really appreciate you tuning in to us, being involved in what we're doing here at VBT. We hope that you all, whether you're a performer or a spectator, that you will check out our virtual open mic that's taking place tomorrow. We start at 8:00, and we would love to see you all there. Yeah, is there anything else that you want to say, Melissa?
Nope, just thanks to the continued support, the outreach, all the people that are looking to get involved with this fundraiser. VBT's become this very cool community. Big shout out to over 600 members in our supporting the Arts in Quarantine page, which if you've not joined, we would love to have you there. It's basically just a great forum on Facebook for people to share their art, share their experiences and feelings. It's also going to share resources. We are actually working to get a directory in place so that all 600 plus of you can fill out your information and actually allow Supporting the Arts in Quarantine to be a literal Rolodex of individuals for when you need a visual artist, when you need a lawyer, when you need any possible thing. I need someone who can bake me 24 cookies by tomorrow. Like, there's a lot of things that the arts community can contribute, and it makes sense to be cataloging them. So that'll be rolling out soon. So we want to just have our whole family in that Rolodex so that we can reach out when we need, and we can collaborate and we can work together, because we're a community and we're a team, and that's why we're broadcasting together.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for watching this broadcast. We will be leaving the stream up, and we will be leaving the chat up as well, for in case anybody has any further questions and would like to interact with us. But once again, thank you all so much for joining this broadcast. We hope to see you again sometime very soon, hopefully tomorrow. But take care, everybody, and stay together. Look out for each other, love one another, and support each other. Thank you.
Have a great night.
Have a great night.